Your YouTube clip sucks.
And once you accept the fact that everyone doesn't have to like you, it makes everything a lot easier. Hey all, Choiboy here. Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be talking about embracing the hate. I think I have a lot of people that don't like me. As much as I do have people around me that appreciate what I do and who I am, I think there's a lot of people that don't really get what I do, why do I exist kind of things. I've heard a lot of rumors about myself. I kind of grew up with all those kind of things. I always try my best to prove the ones that are not so right, wrong. Yeah, it's a fun little motivation thing for me. People hating on me and spreading fake rumors and stuff like that. It's something I've grew up with, so I'm pretty used to it. And I thought I'd talk about it because a lot of people seem to be pretty scared of people hating on them. There's not really much you can do about people hating you. This is probably because they come from different backgrounds, different views, and different interests, and different personalities, and there's a whole lot more. People are so complex, even within your friend circle. If you look at your friend circle right now, and let's say your friends have been with you for the past 10 or 20 years or something like that, you guys must have something in common, or a lot of common interests that kind of bind you guys up together. Because without common interests, common personality traits, it's kind of hard to stick with a person for the long term. So, appreciate the people you've been around for like the past decade or two, because they're the ones that will kind of stick around you for the rest of your life in most cases. But for the people who don't like me, for example, I had a lot of friends ever since, from primary on all the way till now, I guess. I had family members. I had my dad was a big hater of my life and what I did with my life kind of thing. He always told me, hey, what are you going to do with your life? Are you going to be a bum? Are you even going to get a good job? All that kind of stuff. And I've been hearing that since I was like year 2, year 3. He was like, oh, if you don't study 8 hours a day, then you're not going to get the grades and you're not going to get a good job. Then I guess when I started working and getting better jobs than what he thought, he started completely respecting me from that point onward. But it was a pretty good motivational factor for me, for him to hate on me so much and not be satisfied with what I do, because all I wanted to do is prove him wrong. So that was another thing. Professors were another thing. I had a university professor that didn't really like me, and I've heard that he's been talking behind my back to other students. Now, it's another thing. I mean, I did meet the professor during my hardest time of my life. I had to go through a few things mentally, and it took a big toll on me in my 4th year of university, in my final year. And yeah, it didn't go that great. I didn't really have a good relationship with the professor. He obviously thought I was a dumbass that didn't finish the work and slacked off a bit. It's all good. Everyone looks at things at different views and stuff like that, and I think that was just one of the things. And he hated me a lot. I could tell, even though he tried to fake it off, but at the end, it's your life, and people hating on you shouldn't affect your life onwards, right? So you should always take it, accept anything that you can accept. If it's wrong, then prove them wrong, and you just move on. So when people get haters, I think there's a bit of misconception of how you should deal with it. So when I say accept the hate, is by saying accept it, don't let it overcome you and control your emotions, but rather use it to strengthen your mental state and your mentality, and grow it, right? Because the more hate you can endure, the stronger you'll get in the longer run. And as you climb the corporate ladder, for example, in a big company, you really need a strong mental state if you want to climb a corporate ladder. And it helps a lot, not just corporate ladders, like running a business, dealing with people. It's a strong thing in society. Whatever you're doing, you should be able to deal with people, and there's a lot of different people, and not everyone will accept what you do and who you are, right? So you got to take in the fact that everyone's not going to like you. And once you accept fact that everyone doesn't have to like you, it makes everything a lot easier. There's so many people in this world that you only need a portion of the people around you to like you. And once that's in your head, then whatever you do, you only do it for your happiness and for the people around you, right? Not for the people who hate on you. You shouldn't be living to fulfill their satisfactions. If they say, hey,
Your YouTube clip sucks.
sure, why not? But some people might like it, right? Some other people, some other friends would like it. My family member might like it. My mum looks at these videos sometimes, and they kind of enjoy it a bit. And that's all you should be caring about. You focus on what makes you happy and what makes the people around you happy. But people who want to hate on you and bring you down, they're not really worth your time and your efforts. So don't even bother with them. To finish it off, people like me who decide to put their face on the internet and YouTube and Instagram, I think it's more important you realize the risk to reward ratio of what happens when you put yourself on the internet. Well, because I put whatever I say, all these topic talks and maybe even streams later, I'm putting myself into the internet. Now, internet can be very, very toxic place, and there's a lot of twisted people, so-called keyboard warriors. They try to bring people down. If they don't like them personally, then they'll start attacking you. And it's a nice place to, strengthen your mentality as long as you don't let it get to your head. If you're also thinking of Instagram and YouTubing, and I'm not saying I'm an influencer, but if you want to become an influencer, then that's all the things you need to prepare for, because it will come to you in the end. People will hate on you. People will put nasty comments on your YouTube videos and stuff like that, and you just gotta take it in, ignore it, report it if it's ridiculous, whatever, and move on. Don't let it affect you. If you like today's video, please give me a thumbs up, put a comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and put the bell notification for my next updates. I got more topic talks for you in the lockdown period. For people who are in New Zealand, please stay safe, stay home, and hopefully the lockdown finishes in the next weeks or so. Till next time, see you around.